Panthers star Nathan Cleary has escaped with a fine after he was charged for an ugly tackle on Broncos playmaker Billy Walters on Friday night. With 14 minutes left to go at BlueBet Stadium, Cleary attempted to tackle Walters one-on-one, using his leg as leverage to take the 28-year-old to the ground. Cleary was charged with dangerous contact and will be fined $1,000, with an early plea of $1,500 if he fights the charge and loses. Stream every game of every round of the 2022 NRL Telstra Premiership season live and ad break free during play on Kayo. New to Kayo? Try 14 days free now. Talakai's inspiring NRL redemption story 443. Walters bent awkwardly on his way down and the Penrith gun was quick to check on his halves rival before he got up to play the ball. Panthers coach Nathan Cleary was confused when speaking about the moment in the post-match press conference. "I don't know what he was put on report for," Cleary said about his son. "It definitely wasn't a hip drop, because it was a one-man tackle. I don't know the exact definition of a hip drop, but it is basically when someone is tackled and then. I don't know. It was more like a Cumberland throw maybe," Cleary said. When asked if he would be worried about losing his son for a week, Cleary said he was, but explained that sometimes tackles that aren't illegal can turn out awkward. Talakai's inspiring NRL redemption story 443. While it was clear something was wrong with the wrestling tackle, Fox League's panel of experts were also confused as to what Cleary could be charged with. "They are only new to the game. We don't really have certain cases where they are black and white for us," Gordon Tallis said. More NRL news. Big hits. Cleary and Luai back to their best for Panthers, Stag stars for Broncos. Dynamite Cook breaks drought against Bulldogs with career-first hat-trick. Big hits. Canberra Faders blow another lead. Holmes answers critics in comeback. I'm only a dumb coach. Ricky fires up over Savage and blasts pathetic Raiders. Late mail. Kevin sweats on Broncos duo as Raiders veterans NRL return put on ice. Hoops. Where the bloody hell are YA? Tigers boss goes out back in time of crisis. Alex McKinnon. Big change Ponga must make. How Dragons failed axed young gun. They've never played. Brooks hits back at critics. Opens up on shock switch. Getting stuck into him. Storm duo's attempt to get Munster to re-sign. It has only just come in and it doesn't look like the others. He looked like he tried to trap his legs. The players are doing it to each other, all these wrestling moves. Fox League's Greg Alexander explained what a hip drop tackle is and Tallis agreed. The tackle on Walters didn't fit into the category. That is not a hip drop. A hip drop is where your weight comes from behind and lands on the back of the legs of the player, Alexander said. I don't think that is classic. And we don't know because it is such a new tackle in our game that I don't know how to grade them. But that doesn't look like the classic hip drop that I have watched so far, Tallis said. KFC Supercoach is back. You could win the holy grail of fantasy footy plus $50,000 cash. Play now. Cook hat-trick rips Bulldogs to pieces 154. He has used his leg as leverage, to drag Billy back over his leg, Alexander added. Billy got up and played the ball, thank goodness. Bulldogs playmaker Brandon Wakeham and Broncos forward Kobe Heatherito conduct were both hit with the same sanction as Cleary on Saturday. Get all the latest NRL news, highlights and analysis delivered straight with Fox Sports Sport Mail. Now,